One of the more powerful features in Sheet Planner is the ability to search the contents of your sheets to find what you need and apply filters to display just the information that you're looking for. You can even use filters with symbol-based columns. So let's take a look at how to apply these filters. You can create a new filter by selecting New Smart Filter from the Filter menu, or by simply selecting a cell and clicking the Filter Cell button in the toolbar. When you click the Filter Cell button, Sheet Planner automatically creates a new filter for you based on the value of the selected cell. So if you want to create a filter based on information that is already in your sheet, this is the simplest way to do that. The filter bar will open and the criteria will already be applied. You can change any of the filter settings by updating this criteria in the filter bar though. So let's take a look at the options here real briefly. First, you can change how the filter actually works by selecting to match all, match any, or match none of the criteria. You can also choose whether you want to include rows that are completed and whether you want to keep them sorted according to a particular column in ascending or descending order. Next, you can control what information actually gets filtered. The first part of this is the column you want to filter by. You can select a single column in your sheet, any column which will look at all of the columns, or the notes attached to your columns. Once you select your columns, then you select your modifier. There are lots of options here that may differ depending on the type of column that you have selected. For example, if you select a text-based column, you can choose something like Contains to show all rows that contain or match a certain text string. But if you have a date-based column chosen, you can use other modifiers like Is later this month or Is in the next 5 days. You can even combine these modifiers to really narrow down your filter. This can be handy when you have a really large project that you're working with inside of Sheet Planner. To add another filter criteria, click the plus button in the filter bar. Another criteria row is displayed and you can use this to further refine your filter search. Keep in mind that how this row functions will be determined by the settings that you have at the top of your filter. For example, if you have Match All selected, the filter will combine the filter criteria to really narrow down your search results. But if you have Match Any selected, an additional row of criteria here will actually broaden the filter results to show you additional information that matches either of your filter criteria. Tweaking your filters to get them just the way you want them may take a little bit of time, but fortunately, you don't have to build them from scratch every time you want to use them. You can save your filters for later use. Just click the Save button in the filter bar to save your current smart filter. Give it a name and hit the Return key to save your smart filter in the filter bar so you can access it easily later. Once you save a smart filter like this, you can click on it at any point to toggle it on, and then click the X to turn it back off. You can also right-click on a saved smart filter to edit the filter, rename it, delete it, or even open it in a new tab. You can also search for specific information in your Sheet Planner document using the search bar in your toolbar. This is useful if you're looking for something specific, but you aren't quite sure where it is. The search function allows you to comb through the entire contents of your sheet and display exactly what you're looking for. When you're using the search bar, you can use text-based values just like in any online search engine, but you can also use date-based values like March 1st, which can be entered in a variety of formats. And if you want to refine your initial search even further, you can click the plus button in the filter bar to create a new filter based on your current search criteria.